Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I want to thank everybody for all your great comments. I just finally got some time to start responding to them. I had read them all, but it does take time for me to convey messages back and heart everything, and I want to thank you guys so much. I mean, it's unbelievable when you guys tell me that, like, I received this really great message at every detail. Their soulmate was projected to come in this month 7 months ago, and they had watched a video and they were just mentioning how, like, every last little detail fell into place, and their mind was blown. And there really are some specific reads that can attach to an energy when somebody is really manifesting this and envisioning it, that it's like a signal, you pick up on it. So it was like really interesting to read that, and I love your feedback. Thank you so much when you guys email me, comment, DM me on all this information, because it really helps me as well. So thanks, you guys. So what I want to do is see what is the next best thing that's going to show up in your life. What might it be? A dream job, love, fame, new level in opening your own business, family, children, whatever it is. Let's try to find out and see what's going on. So I have 3 choices for you. Oh, and again, another announcement too. I'd love for you guys to come over and get in the contests over on Instagram. My next one that's currently running is you get to pick anything out of my Etsy shop, and I'll probably be picking the winner on Saturday for that. And if you subscribe over here and you follow me over there and it's Sparkwist11, you're automatically entered in everything. So yeah, it's easy. All the links are down below too. So here are our choices. Number 1 is the Queen of Earth. Number 2 is the Messenger of Air. And number 3 is King of Earth. So I'll give Edward a little shake. I thought it was so cute when I brought Edward out in the yard and some of you guys recognized him and you were like, Edward's back. I usually bust him out on Halloween, but I like to just have him. I just love him. I remember when I got him and I was so excited, and I just love that. And the glitter in the globe used to freak out Winter, and she used to like not come anywhere near me when I did the reads, so I would use Edward as a cat deflector. Okay, so big breath. Remember, what we focus on is what's important in our life. We want to capture the good times. Really, if things don't work out, we just take another shot at it, because there's going to be, at any given time in our next level that we're trying to reach, there may be rejection from whatever. If you're an actor, you're not wanted for that particular part, something is on its way. Happens a lot with authors. Publishing houses will send back your tome, and you just have to be resilient, because it's how we deal with that. Because a lot of people want to really be tenacious. They really have a strong connection with their dreams right now, and know that besides that initial action, to just keep coming back and hammering it away. Practice, hone your craft, all that stuff, because a lot of you guys have amazing things coming. So we're going to start with the Queen of Earth and see what's going on. So we have the Queen. That's leveling up for sure. Divinity, beautiful. And synergy. So a lot of you guys, this is divine love match coming in, and also being and feeling in control of your life and your life path, right? This is about freedom, elegance, strength, and you'll be guided to break free from any chaos and confusion that used to be in your life, where you got distracted and you gave other people the power or your resources. But now it's like you're creating a beautiful balance in your mind, in your body, and your soul. There's so many new and exciting opportunities waiting for you, and you're now taking your steps towards them. And what happens within that is a really high frequency and vibration that resides and is then released, because we've made a decision. And as I was speaking, I think it was 2 videos ago, Jack Canfield is always talking about, you really just have to decipher what it is you want. It's that simple. Then you ask yourself, how am I going to go about getting this? And then you take your steps towards that, and then off you go. And then to remember to enjoy it, right? We're not just accruing wealth to accrue wealth and then guarding it and working more and never stopping and never vacationing and spending the abundance that we're earning. It's living a little, and that's the understanding of this. And when that happens, oftentimes we have like a richer, deeper, more magnified vibration for our divine love and soulmate, and it starts to pull that in. Synergy and synchronicity start to happen, and we start to really connect with that. So self-confidence is going to be your key word. You're really stepping into this leadership ability, more responsibility in your life, and no barrier is going to stop you this time from not only becoming your authentic self, but becoming your most authentic, successful self. You know, your path of success is right in front of you. You're just going to follow those. You're really going to have an open mind, heart, and your eyes open to all the possibilities. So you're guiding that stuff in. So feel good, because life is conspiring in your favor now. It's safe for you to move ahead and charge ahead and be enthusiastic about successes of others as well, because that brings gratitude into our life. You know, as you are accruing all these great karmic points because you're cheering on your friends, you're kind of like, as you ascend that mountain, you're reaching back and lifting them as well. You know, I just see this cheerful expression residing on your face. You're happy. You know, no longer are you in the presence of trouble or chaos or all of that, because you're deciding, I'm not participating in that. I'm not bringing gossip or low vibes into where I am, because when that happens, you get in all these entanglements that are squabbling, and they really are huge distractions. And we just have to get those out of our life, so we have our eye on the prize and our goal, and we have a real, you know, high frequency. And, you know, we're saying to the world, I'm ready for this. I'm capable. I'm going to be able to make good decisions. It's like controlled attention, you know. That's the act of control, like coordinating all the faculties of your mind and directing their combined power to a given end. You don't stop until you're done, right? Like, I am going to write the first chapter in my book. You sit down and you have that beautiful controlled attention, self-discipline, follow through. You're all about that. And because of this, and you're doing it, your enthusiasm is going to build. You're going to have this great state of mind that inspires action that is contagious to the rest of your emotions. So you're always doing the next best thing, you know, real accurate thinking. And it's like you're separating facts from mere information. It's like, you know, you're not being like, you know how you can put on like news or blogs or vlogs or people talking about things. It's just a little bit of information that people blow out of proportion. So there's all this sensationalism going on. So you're not having your attention drawn into that, because you're in this real divine field, and you're really simply going to be able to go that extra mile. Better and better service for which you're going to be paid to. And sooner or later, you're going to receive all this kind of compound interest on your hard work. And again, your love, when your vibration is up, your focus is up, you're looking for it, you feel it, you have gratitude, and that's what arrives for you. So yeah, just excellent focus. Like, when we decide something, let's just do it, right? Nothing's stopping you. That kind of Sun Tzu art of war, where you're burning your ships on that shore, because that's where you're going to live. That's where you're going to focus. So no longer are you going to work part-time at this place that exhausts you, makes you feel distracted if you're trying to write that book or whatever you're trying to do moving forward. And, you know, and that of course always means budgeting time and money, but you're going to be very effective in that as well, group one. So beautiful energy. See, the Queen of Earth knows all about this, staying grounded, staying focused, understanding the energy of money and how to utilize it, for sure. So beautiful. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, everything is down there. And thank you guys for all your great feedback on your Etsy jewelry and your pieces and your 5-star reviews. I appreciate you guys. It helps me so much, and the time that you take to do that, I really appreciate that so much. So love and light to you guys. Yeah, you're onward and upward for sure. Next, the Messenger of Air. If you chose this card, I feel right away too, and I love all the bird imagery and feather, but you're going to be really high-minded. You know, you're going to have this beautiful, pleasing personality that agrees and is agreeable, and it's gratifying to be around you. You have so many likable qualities, and people are going to be like, you're a magnet to them right now, and you're going to mastermind this kind of cool alliance with other people that are like-minded, and they're going to help you for like a common, definite objective. Like, listen, if you're trying to be in any of these beautiful movements taking place right now, you're going to have people that really want to listen to you, follow you, help you, all of that. And this is about you also having a beautiful, positive mental attitude, because your mental attitude is the medium which you balance your life and your relationships with people and circumstances to attract what you desire. So you're going to be able to do that, you know, and it's infectious. A positive attitude is infectious. But we have to remember, a negative attitude is even more so. So be careful what you set your heart upon, because that is what will be yours. And so many people negate that by going, I don't want this to happen, I don't want that to happen. So they're actually drawing that into their lives, where you realize when you just focus on what it is you do want, that's what you bring in. So also I feel like, oh look, I want to pull an animal card for you. You have the stability, faith, and determination. You know, you're being guided to take action and think big right now and take back your power. You're going to be able to leap over any obstacles and build your desires on a solid foundation. You know, not just some whimsy, not just some flight of fancy. This is something you really want, and you are steadfast and you are keeping your eye on the prize. Solid foundation time. Forge ahead without looking back and create emotional fulfillment while you're staying grounded. Be true to yourself and having faith in the unknown, because anything, you know, that's out of our comfort zone is really the unknown, right? And the unknown is where we make our dreams happen, because we've already lived in the familiar. Nothing too exciting happens in that, right? Because we already set patterns in that and how we do things, and we've seen that scenery, we've experienced that. But now this is like, let's go on boldly and fearlessly into something, and you're going to be really enthusiastic. And when you get that, it propels you to a next level. It's a next level thinking. Yeah, fulfilling your dreams. So you guys, you're fulfilling your dreams. I feel like this is your personal aspirations when it comes to business or your life path. That's your next best thing. You're going to have stamina to fulfill this. You're going to have awareness and tenacity to keep going. You know, you're going to keep your eyes and your heart on your desires and break free from what you perceive as discomfort. It's really not. It's just a new way of doing things. And we need to break out of the familiar to reach there, right? So expand and stretching yourself in ways you never thought possible. You're really a teacher, a student in life right now, and saying, listen, I know all things are possible. If I want to attain this, I have to move in that direction, right? And because it isn't something I attained before, it's unfamiliar. That doesn't have to be scary. It can be exciting, and you're enthusiastic about that. So you're going to be inspirational and fearless in this. You know, you are going to be able to see clearly, with a lot of clarity, the opportunity, the new journey, and you're really knowing that there's no limitations. So a lot of new rebirth of creativity. So really, you know, you're going to stay in one spot long enough to appreciate each moment and then go on to the next. You're also going to have a reconciliation. So when you want to reconcile with somebody, now is going to be your next best thing. Whether you had a recent breakup with somebody, a friend, a family, some schism because of an argument, you're going to have a beautiful reconciliation going. It doesn't matter who is right in this. What matters is that you love this person and you want them in your life. It's really beautiful. You know, it's going to help you have this maintenance of sound health too, because when we forgive, our hearts are lighter. It's very healing, and we don't have to take everything when we, you know, create any kind of like fracture in a relationship. Our mind is always on that, right? You ever get in an argument with a friend, like during the day, you replay it in your head and you're like, well, why would they say this and whatever? But oftentimes when we go back and we reflect, it's something very silly that begins this, and then all these things come up. So I feel like a lovely kind of understanding is going to take place, because again, nobody likes to be lambasted or nobody likes to be critiqued or judged, so we don't need to rehash any of that. We just say, I'm sorry and I want you in my life. Also, fecundity right now, this is bringing in money, and if some of you guys have been trying to also conceive a child, this is a great period of fecundity. So a lot of you guys may be also becoming pregnant and starting a family or adopting something of that nature. But I feel like fecundity too also can mean abundance in a monetary way as well. So yeah, a lot of you guys, you're just really self-disciplined. You have a lot of self-control and you're taking possession of your mind. You get this, you know, you have a creative vision and you're willing to go this extra mile. You recognize it as something that you want and you're not going to give up on. And everybody that starts with something, our highest aim can seem so impossible, but like any professional athlete, we have a personal best and we can always pass that a little bit each day, right? Let's set a personal best and raise that bar, and that's what you're doing. And you're going to surprise yourself in many ways, how forgiving you are, how able you are to conceive new ideas as well. And also, you know, how easy, once you have that be your only focus and you have action behind it, how you're going to make your dreams come true, you guys. So beautiful energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, everything is down there. So love and light to you guys. Now we're on number 3, which is the King of the Earth. right away, I feel like you guys are going to have beautiful grounded energy, beautiful thinking. You're going to be able to see what you want clearly, accurately, and go after it with a lot of personal initiative. It's the start that matters, right? That first step. Because to initiate any kind of change or something in a positive direction, that means it takes change. It's the unfamiliar, but you're not afraid of going there because you know that you have what it takes. Again, this is our inner dialogue that we need to really have it bolster us. I can do this. I can do this with ease. I'm going to be successful at this. I'm going to have follow through. This is going to be my focus. I'm setting great intentions. All of those things create a vision. And know that it's really easy to do this. Again, we're budgeting our time. Let's try to say, I'm not going to be distracted for 2 hours. I'm going to focus on this one thing, whether it's getting through a book, writing something, making a video, whatever it is. I'm going to give this my utter focus. I don't care what's going on social media or anywhere else. I'm going to do this. And it's going to start to take off. So let's see what your overarching energy is and where you're getting beautiful. So for some of you guys, this is calling in your divine other person too through rituals. This can be also, you guys, I'm hearing very strongly that this is some spiritual breakthrough time for you too. And oftentimes it does take rituals. For me, I love fire gazing. When I burn candles and fire, it slows my heart rate. When my only focus is on that, I feel really good and I receive really good messages. So a lot of you guys with your claircognizance, clairvoyance, and other things like that, you'll be working with that. And a lot of you guys to draw in your significant soulmate as well, creating that energy and that bond and that connection, and just really drawing them in, as well as getting conditioned to be positive and have positive affirmations in your life, to be enthusiastic about your life, to have a positive mental attitude. Again, this is all about our life and relationship to people and circumstances to attract what we desire. It's a mindset. That's all it is. It's like our different perspective. You can wake up and be like, oh, I feel tired. Oh, today's going to be exhausting. I'm going to have to do this and that. Or do like, I had to do this for myself this morning because I did wake up groggy and I knew there were things I wanted to accomplish. So I said, don't do anything for 5 minutes. Just lay there. Think of the most pleasant things that have occurred over the last couple of days. And all of a sudden, good energy started to travel through my body because of the good thoughts and knowing that I could recapture that. Like some of my best moments were just sitting out under my tree in my yard and making jewelry and watching the animals and, talking to the kids and being goofy and silly. And I thought that can be recreated. So it gave me energy and I looked forward to it. So same thing with whatever you're expecting in your life. Tap into that information and really those visuals, that picture, and get lighter and have a definite of purpose, right? I have to do that each day. What do I really want to do and accomplish? It's going to make me feel good, right? No one becomes a permanent success without taking others along with them too, right? That's why I always feel like when we team up with people and we help people, that helps as well. So you're going to have a lot of stamina and awareness. And again, this beautiful, fearless, inspirational energy to just keep pushing forward, and opportunities are going to come up and birth of new creative aspects around you. But most important, it's like you're going to be assertive and you're going to assert yourself and ask for what you want. You're entering a time of real spiritual growth here. So new truths are going to form for you each day. Just be fearless, allow it, trust your gut, and be your authentic self. And also take the inspired action of what you desire to come in. Again, with that soulmate connection, define the perfect soulmate within yourself by writing it down, all of that. Envision it, have gratitude for what you already have and that arriving as well, right? It's just one of those things when we have that attitude and we know it's coming, we feel good. Don't be a ship at sea without a rudder where you're just powerless and directionless. Decide what you want, find out how to get it, and take daily action towards achieving it. You will get exactly what you want when you work for what you're asking for. I want to have people wearing my jewelry all over the place and be super excited about it. That's not going to happen if I don't take the time to go out and get what I need to put them together, make them, advertise them, get them in the store, photograph them, be excited about them myself, and take time to really make beautiful things, right? And because I do that and I take the time to do that, it's happening for me. Same thing for whatever you want. Successful people move on their own initiative because they know where they are going before they start, right? So envision right now, because you're going to create beauty, magic, love, divine love, divine understanding of a lot of spiritual issues that you've been questioning, because you're going to go to places that give you the information. There is so much free information out there now for us to have deep understanding and things. There's so many experts that do podcasts, webcasts, webinars, and so many things are free right now that there's no reason we should never have that information that we want. And you're going to be able to do that and just create this well-balanced life filled with love and the correct information, and how to move forward in your life with peace and calm, which is really beautiful, Group 3. I love that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. We'll give Edward a little shake for you. And all my links are down below if you need a private read or anything else. If you want to go to my Etsy shop, come join me on Instagram and win your free stuff and goodies. It's SparkCrystal11. And we do daily posts and memes and tarot goodies and crystal things. And I'm always asking people, come DM if you have me any, if you want to ask me anything, spiritual, crystal, anything. It's like, that's why I joined over there, is to be able to kind of like have that lovely little chat session with people and viewers and people that are curious or people that feel lonely, whatever it is. Just drop me a line. I answer everybody who DMs me over there, in good time. I can't, do everything in one day, of course, but I'm always happy to answer questions and communicate, because there's just, there's such a world of opportunity for us when we all share our information and our love and our time with one another. Absolutely. So love and light to you guys. I'm going to go upload.